Yo. Hey, you Chinny, you ready? This is my weekly. Give me a word now. Come on, give me a word.
Impossible.
What? All right. It's impossible to move. It's impossible to lose. It's impossible. I'm not impossible. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay.
Too much.
What up? It's the What's DJ Booth Radio Show.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning in once again. We here.
Big show today. We got some guests already in the studio. Robin is in the studio.
Already.
Shout out to Robin.
What up?
Welcome to the team. That's what's up. So, man, what's up now?
DJ Duke, what's happening?
Just normal. Just normal stuff. You know what I'm saying? How was your weekend, yo?
Man, the weekend was great, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Weekend was great. I think I saw you this weekend. You got to hang out with you at Theo's joint.
Oh yeah.
Over there on Liberty Road. Shout out to Theo, man.
Yeah,
he had the clothing store, the official grand opening. Was it 8117?
Mm-hmm. Liberty
Road. Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Theo, man. He did the official ribbon cutting, and it was a good look. Had Duke outside DJing. Had a special performance by CZ Baby.
Yeah, she and I forgot the other girl.
Another young lady.
Was it
Jasmine
Taylor.
Yeah, Jasmine Taylor. She was. It sounded like the other girl.
Yeah, I heard that name. I think Millie got an artist with a name similar to that.
But she was cool too.
Yeah,
I definitely give her props. Yeah, she was shy. She had heart though.
Yeah,
because I told her, like, you know, a lot of people don't have the guts to get up and perform in front of people on the fly. What's up, Queen?
Speaking of on the fly, hey y'all.
Okay. I'm not used to saying this look, but okay.
What's happening?
Well, there's a lot going on, so.
Hey, that's a good one, man.
How was your weekend, though?
My weekend was good. Like I said, started off Friday, private event. Actually, one of the first weddings I ever did about 4 years ago. They're still together, of course, and every year they renewed their vows and have family events, and I've been a permanent family DJ.
Oh, cool.
Super Dope was at the Cellar, so super dope venue, of course, the house music spot.
Yeah.
So I did that Friday. Saturday early, I had Theo and Robin's event. Very dope event, very nice event. A lot of people came out. 20 years, I think, Theo been in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you don't remember, shorty, you fat.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna get into that. I got an alcoholic chick, a handle chick. So I don't think everybody had a handle.
It was a pop-up. It was a pop-up really performance by Theo.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, and I kept it going. He was like, "Yo, I get paid for this, dude." So that was dope. Well, now that said, she's made perform. Dre the Artist popped up. Daylight popped up on me. It was a good vibe and full bounce. And after that, I went to one of the best, man. I did a lot of events, but I went to Towson Nights Hookah Bar out Towson. Yeah,
I couldn't make it.
That venue is ridiculous.
Was you upstairs?
I was downstairs.
You was downstairs.
I didn't even go upstairs. That's how good it was.
Okay.
So I made the dude. So I had like I said, Daylight hosted for the first time.
Okay.
Blew it out the same.
Okay.
It was a graduation party for a girl. She had to go to West Virginia University. I think Destiny was the night. Yeah. Super dope event, and I loved it. And I mean, I had dancing the whole night, of course. Whatever. Yeah. The owner, like, yo,
you get into it. I've seen you live.
Yeah, but it was at that spot. It make you can play all types of music.
I told you
that makes a DJ feel good.
Yeah, it's like free range.
All cheesy,
right.
Yeah.
It's free range.
Like when I played the Afro beat at the end. Oh my goodness, I did like probably about 40 minutes Afro beats.
What the Joanna?
Everything, Joanna.
That joint crank. I don't care who you are, what you are.
So many Afro beats. So I loved it. After it was over, the owner called me yesterday, and I don't know if they Greek, I don't know, but they're a different nationality.
Yep.
And he like, well, I want you, but my son has to holler at you. So hopefully we be doing something there on Sunday nights. But very dope venue. After that, Sunday just chilled out.
Yeah.
Monday back
I had a chance to hang out with my sons on Sunday because my youngest son turned 12 on Thursday.
Yeah,
shout out to Niledge Jr.
Shout out to Akil and Salah, because before we came to see you, we went go-kart racing at the Autobahn, and then we went to the main event out there in Columbia, played some video games and stuff like that.
Okay,
and then came over there with you and hung out for the rest of the day over there. So
I know this is kind of off, but who's better on the video game? I can tell you a gamer.
It depends on the game. Like when it comes to those like shooting games, like the Fortnite and the Call of Duty, I ain't the best.
Yeah.
But if it come to like sports, I can get down with that. Like I can play NBA 2K. I can play. Right now we was playing the FIFA game, the soccer game. I can play the Madden, of course. I grew up on Madden. So anything dealing with sports and stuff, I can get with that. Or driving, like cars and motorcycles and stuff like that. I can drive. I can do those games. But for the other joints, my son be tearing me up. But we go head to head on Mortal Kombat though.
Well, you do like a gamer.
He wonders why I'm so good at Street Fighter. I'm like, son,
what do you find?
I've been playing this only when they come for real. When they come over, like I don't really play. Like it was collecting dust for real until they come over, and then it's kind of like, I'm an advocate for the games, but then I'm also like sometimes it's like it's too much. They spend too much time on it, but it's a good way to kind of spend some quality time with the kids and stuff like that. So
okay, Queen, how was your weekend?
Queen, what you do this weekend?
Okay. I do what I always do. I just work. I work before work and I work after work. You know what I'm saying?
Like
money.
That's getting money.
Yeah. Like I'm ready to buy a car today.
Are you getting money?
Yeah.
I just want to be clear with that. You kind of speed through that.
So you know how Chris Brown got this new song called No Guidance, and he said,
"Yep,
little baby in a bag and a Birkin." You know what I mean? I ain't got a Birkin, but I'm in my bag, baby. Okay.
I seen a photo you posted this morning. I said, "Oh wow."
Did you?
You showed a picture of the sun don't shine.
You know what?
The sun don't shine.
Let me just speak on it. So like my weekend was very like motivating. I've talked to a lot of individuals, a lot of people like a lot of people don't know I used to weigh 367 pounds. I currently am at 255. Ranging in between 255, 252.
Texas, baby.
And listen, I'm in a point in my life where I am so happy with myself.
Wow,
I'm so happy with what I have going on for myself, and it's not in a arrogant or boastful way, but it's actually in like a celebratory way. Like I have finally not given up to the point where I've made progress, not giving up to the point where I have results, not giving up to the point where I can live my truth and I'm no longer afraid to share it based on what other people are going to think. And it's like, when you're aspiring to be a public figure versus becoming one versus being one, there's a lot of transitions and a lot of questions you're going to put in your head. And for me, I just want to always make sure that I'm saying and putting out there the right message, but still being true to myself. So everything that I say and everything that I share, that's the reason why I don't delete my posts. Majority, some of them I do because it's like, okay, 8 likes, I just wanted to put it out there so y'all can know, whatever. Some things are for the moment, some things are for forever. And, I don't delete my posts because I want you to see the journey. I want you to see the transition. There's not going to be no, oh, look, we found this picture from someone else's. No, you're going to find it from my page. You know what I'm saying? And, put a lot of the feedback that I've gotten from the wonderful exposing picture that I put out there.
I told my wife like that. I was in bed. She was like, look at this. And I was kind of like a trick. I didn't know, like,
your wife always pointing out.
I'm like, look at this. Like, I'm supposed to look at this. Like, look at it. You know what I'm saying? Now, as a man,
I know.
What do you do?
Yeah, it's a setup.
Yeah. I see it, baby.
Right.
But she was like, yo, I actually like this. She's like, I want to do something like this.
See, and that was...
I gave her that look.
Look!
Yeah, okay.
Look!
Yeah, all right,
but look, she could do it though. See, like for me, I always had an image of what I wanted to look like in my head. So when I was 217 pounds and underweight, and the doctor was saying, so I know that you're not like other girls, but you're going to have to, understand that that's not, you're not meant to be under 200 pounds.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I didn't understand that because my whole entire life at the age of 13 and 14, I've been told, the average woman is 125 pounds. So, you know what I'm saying? So, listen, I mean, all I can say is the thick girl movement, I'm loving it. I'm more so loving, not even just, don't get me wrong, there's some people out there that have been able to finally live their truth because there's some skinny men out there that have been denying their love for the thick women, all their life and the vice versa. No. So, I'm just proud of the community of, positive body, confidence because body shaming has been, let's just say, it's going to be probably forever where everybody's going to always have an opinion.
Everybody's going to have an opinion.
But at least now the thick community and the curvy community can have at least we have our own foundation. It's not based off of one celebrity that is leading the way. Yeah. It is a movement that is nationwide, worldwide, and I'm a part of it. And I'm not afraid to say I'm a part of it now.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
man.
All right,
man. I want to talk about Donald Trump so bad. I want to hear your segment.
My segment is going to be very short as far as some of the tea because I want to talk about this man too. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's go.
Let's hear this tea.
And you already know what time it is. It's the hottest topics in the trending tea with your girl, Queen B. What's the buzz? All right, y'all. So it's officially Leo season. We definitely brought that in with a bang, like I said, with Lion King performing. There is actually one other hot little gem that I wanted to drop on y'all real quick. So it looks like Megan Thee Stallion is actually going to drop a Hot Girl tour. Now, what I'm more curious to know is who would you like to see on that tour? So call us up. Go ahead and check out, I'll say, Megan Thee Stallion's latest song. It's got Hot Girl Summer written all over it. Yes, that's the title. So I feel like she is really pushing herself to try and go ahead and get that brand, that trademark for Hot Girl Summer. So I'm proud of her. Big ups to her. Now, moving into politics, y'all, because look, I'm going to warm it up real quick with a little positive note before we hit it with the head. Let's just talk about real quick Cardi B and Bernie Sanders. I want to talk about the recent posts that Cardi B has actually been putting up. Like, she is really putting the messages out there. I don't see other celebrities doing this in the forefront like she is right now. And that is one thing I want to highlight. Shout out to you, Cardi B, for not only going and having a one-on-one with Bernie Sanders, but she is talking about the history of this man. She said this man has been fighting for our minority rights, our colored people rights. Like, she is hitting all the right words and she's hitting all the sweet spots. So I am definitely proud of her for wanting to take this 2020 election so serious, because everybody knows President 45 has, once again made headlines. And my personal opinion in reference to Donald Trump and his statement about Baltimore, before I comment, I want to say, one, I am proud of the hashtag We Are Baltimore. Make sure y'all go ahead and check out those hashtags. I saw 92Q. I saw a lot of great personnel, just sharing their beliefs on Baltimore. And I feel like it is very important because here is the thing, Donald Trump. You don't want to come to our city. You don't want to visit our city. You don't want to help the people in the city. The only thing you want to do is tweet about the city. So that's quite fine and that's quite proper of you because, you know what I mean? Like, you're a coward. And that's what cowards do. They hide behind all of their all of their weapons, and he uses social media as a weapon. Now, I'm going to say this, though, Baltimore. Why did it take Donald Trump to say that Baltimore is trash for you to not believe it? That's my personal question. That's my feedback, because it's like, did he actually say anything that was wrong, or did he actually hit it on the head and hit y'all with the truth and put the mirror back on you? Now, don't get me wrong. In his delivery, and would we expect it coming from the head of government? No. However, I'm very much so glad, once again, I'm glad that he got elected because it exposed the people that, you can't trust, and the people that you believed may have, been a comfort or been an aid to you. Now they're not. I'm proud of the fact that, you know what I mean? There's so many people that are becoming more aware of politics because he's gotten elected. So there's so many positive things that's come from it. But all I'm going to say is, Donald Trump, stay in your lane. And whatever lane that is, because for me personally, it's not government and it's not business. I don't want nothing to do with you.
Guess what? He won't even come to Baltimore and say it to our face.
Well, that's what I just said. Like,
did anybody?
That's what she just said. She just said it. Go ahead. What's your thought?
Now, first of all, I used to be in politics before I started DJing. That's how I got into it with Cloverdale. I was a director at Cloverdale.
Okay.
So I dealt with Elijah Cummings a lot. And he blocked a lot of stuff, especially with the Carmelo Anthony deal. A lot of things he blocked because of his ignorance and arrogance. You know what I mean? So at some point, after, I would say 10 years at the minimum, you gotta change. You gotta switch up something. You know what I mean? So it's been the same year after year. Now, Donald Trump, we just don't like Donald Trump. But he's brutally honest. In my opinion. I'm from Pennsylvania Avenue. Still got a house in West Baltimore. So he's talking about my neighborhood 100%.
Right.
And he's right. He's 100% right. But because he's saying it, I think it's a problem.
Exactly.
But I think what he's saying is 100% fact.
But I think in the light of it, though, he's one of the people that can expose what's been going on.
Exactly.
The BS. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like you said, he didn't say anything wrong. We got to do better.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got to do better.
I think, like I said, just because he said it and all that, but at the end of the day, you gotta. I want to say so much. We do need to do better, but you gotta want better. Coming from that neighborhood, the Avenue, Pennsylvania Avenue, everybody's so comfortable. A lot of us around there, I was like that. I just have grew up with two great parents that wanted more. A lot of my family friends, they just don't want more. It's normal.
And some of us, our community is not 100% to blame either, because they've been put in a trick bag. We've been put in a trick bag, whereas though it's been intentional things that have taken place in the poor communities and things of that nature. So it's not 100% our fault. You know, but you know, I think that it strives. It's like holding Baltimore accountable.
Exactly.
To be better. Let's be better. Let's not sit in the house and cry and whatever about why he said this, why he said that. Let's everybody just step our game up.
But I also did hear yesterday that his son owns a lot of properties here, and they're actually on the slumlord list. And that question was raised to him, and he didn't respond to something.
I can believe.
Baltimore. What does that have to do with what he's saying?
Baltimore is a gold mine.
Yeah.
Baltimore is a gold mine.
We got a lot of talent here too.
Yeah. Because I say like this.
A lot of talent.
Baltimore is the city where we complain about not having no opportunities. We complain about not having a way. We complain about not getting no help. And then you got somebody over here that offers you help, and what do? You shice them. Or you disrespect them, and then or you misuse the system, you manipulate it, and then there you go. Now you're getting charges because So there are some things that are controllable, and there are some things that are not. I'm glad you brought up the word accountability, but all I got to say is Baltimore. It shouldn't have taken President 45 to start talking about you in order for you. Some people, because some people have been making moves. Some people have been making strides to help the community. Some people have been making strides to help themselves. But for the ones that haven't, that have just been joining the boat, congratulations. Now we're all one, right? But I want to see more. I really do. The hashtag We Are Baltimore is cool. I don't want to see it just be a trend. And like I said, this is coming from a person that has always not being from Baltimore. I never downplayed Baltimore. That's the reason why I chose. Instead of leaving the city, I heard so many people that was from Baltimore leaving the city. I was like, no, I'm going in there. I'm going in there. And guess what? And I ain't left. And guess what? I'm not leaving.
So you wanted to come to Baltimore?
I wanted to come to Baltimore. I had a choice. I was living in Laurel. I could have went to D.C. or I could have went to Baltimore.
I ain't staying. I'm sorry. I love y'all, but I'm out. Peace.
Oh, no. Look, you still going to be rolling through on a tournament or a school function or an event. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people that leave and don't ever come back.
Yo, why Siri just tell me you're the wind beneath my wings? I'm dead. And I didn't even say nothing to her. No.
What's your Instagram shout out?
Hezman Cat. That's my baby. We supposed to be doing some skits soon. So
we got a special guest in the building.
Yeah, we do. Leo season.
We got a special guest. Can you introduce yourself, sir?
Yes. I am Tony Drakhan.
Okay.
For those who know, a lot of people know. You know me. You know the bad. You know the good. You could Google. You know what I'm saying? I'm around. I do things. It's an honor to be up here.
Appreciate you coming
already.
We're glad to have you.
Real quick, I was talking about the Baltimore thing. I'm going to tell you something.
Go ahead.
I was looking at this show. It's on Amazon. It's called The Boys. It's a good show. It's about superheroes being incorporated into big corporations and sold to cities to clean out cities. And Baltimore was mentioned on there. Yeah, they had a guy playing the mayor. The lady offered him this black superhero who was supposed to be like Luke Cage. Yeah. She gave him the statistics of how the crime was going to go down. It's like, yo, we need $300 million and we'll send them to your city.
What?
The mayor said, I can't do that. He said, but I know a little secret about your agency and it'll be ashamed if it was
all right, we doing
out.
my segment.
She was like, well, we'll think about it. He said, well, I'm not going to give you $300 million. He said, you can give it to us or we can send them to Atlanta. He said, with your crime spree going on in Baltimore, you really need this guy. And I was like, yo, that's wild. And they just made the show.
Wow.
And they working on a part 2. It's a good show, too. It's a good show.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah, so look, I just told you, listen, man, let's jump into something real quick. You chilling? What you got real quick? What's up? It's your boy DJ Duke. This is the Artist Spotlight Live on 1010 WOLB. First of all, shout out to Rod Lee. As y'all always trying to crack on me last week, that's the greatest beat ever made. Shout out to Duke, you man, that poured up on me. All right, so hey, Dre the Artist, what's up? How you feeling? Turn your radio on now. How you feeling?
I feel real good.
Drea.
So my Artist Spotlight, I didn't even introduce you. I apologize. I'm just so happy to have you, cause, on as my spotlight. But everybody, the world, this is Dre the Artist. This is my spotlight artist of the week. Dre, you good?
I'm good. You good?
Man, I'm perfect. So we got this thing real quick. I know you super busy. I know you got the jet and stuff like that. So we gonna try to breathe through. So before we even interview you, right? I want the people to hear your new single. Introduce this new single for me.
Wait, y'all don't have my new single because it ain't dropped yet. But I'm definitely my last single that's out is Crazy Money.
Okay. Oh. So she got something new she ain't tell me about. It's cool.
Yeah.
Did it live on air. It's cool. That makes sense.
No, Crazy Money is the last single I came out with. It's pretty dope. It's like, it's a party vibe. If you like getting money, you'll love it.
All right, let's hear it real quick.
All right.
It's a DJ Booth radio show exclusive.
Yeah, that. I love this song.
Tell me, have you ever seen blow money stack from the floor? That crazy money.
Yeah.
Working doing show with the show. That crazy money.
You heard this song live. Almost see Rex and Park. Washington Capitals.
Okay, this is the song you perform.
That crazy money. Tell me, have you ever seen blow money stack from the floor? That crazy money.
Okay.
Not if it's saying I ain't working doing show with the show. That crazy
Everybody vibing right
This
now.
the mood I'm on, yo.
Everybody vibing.
Okay.
Let's hear this verse.
Check the horse on the porch, that crazy money. I ain't even worried about $100 when I'm gripping on the wheel. I ain't never give a fuck, good, give a fuck less about how you feel.
Okay.
Keep a couple hitters around me, but believe them.
Okay.
I like it.
Hey, Dre. Now listen, right? You there, Dre?
Yeah.
Now, like I said, I'm cheating, so I can't be the judge. So on this show, we have a thing called the Hall of Fame, right? So the world's greatest engineer go by the name of Uchenna. He's going to give you a yay or nay. So it's not up to me, okay? So don't be mad at me, okay? Nobody. It's all on him. All right, so we ready. So Uchenna, what we doing?
Ding dong.
Welcome to the Hall of Fame, Dre.
That's what's up.
So real quick before you go, so Dre, how long you been in the game?
Man, I've been doing this since I was about 12, 13.
That's what's up.
Let me share a fun fact.
Huh?
She's the one who actually wrote my song.
Really?
Yes.
The one that's coming out?
Yep.
Oh my God.
So this is about
Small
to be big.
world.
All right,
Small
so when you
world.
release the song, Dre, you're going to have to come in the studio, ma.
Already, I'm there.
Definitely.
So Dre, real
Dre,
quick,
I got you.
We got a couple, like a minute or two. Give us a quick background. What have you done? Who you been signed to? Are you signed? Things like that.
Right now, I'm a free agent. What up, though?
For a couple more weeks, but okay.
I was signed to Def Jam a while back. I was in a lot of girl groups. So when I started doing my solo thing, I mean, I've been acting. I was on The Wire. I did 106 Park. I did a lot of different stuff, but right now is what matters. So
Yeah.
look out for my new single that's about to come out. And make sure y'all follow me at Dre the Artist everywhere.
That's awesome.
All right, thank you, Dre. I really appreciate that. All right.
Definitely. Thanks for sharing that.
Yes, girl.
Thanks for calling.
All right, Dre.
All right, see you. Thank you.
All right. That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
like
She lit.
That was a good choice.
Bam,
today.
And I like that instrumental
Good
intro.
evening.
Bam, Lena.
Ding dong. Something's happening.
Ding dong. That's
Ding dong.
I have on shorts, Dookie. What's up, y'all? Y'all kicking it with your girl Bam Bam, and I'm about to let y'all know what's going on. Good evening, everybody. All right, y'all know on my segment, I'll talk about whatever, basically, what's going on in the community, what's going on with me, blah, blah, blah. But we already touched on the Trump thing, so I just want to lighten up on a lighter note. As you all know, I am a part of the community, the LGBT community. I have a question for anybody that wants to call in. You could call in at 410-481-1010 to answer the question. Why is it that dominant women are intimidated by other doms? This is how it is. So, yes, they don't like each other. So, y'all be so mad if I'm bringing a dominant person out, or if I talk to the person, or just completely just my friend. Next thing you know, rumors spreading. Oh, Bam was with this girl, blah, blah, blah. Whole time, that's my friend. Like, literally, I'm not doing nothing. We not slopping it down. Nothing. And then they just don't. They don't. They don't take into consideration that I like women. Period. So it could be a film. You should be more concerned about her too. Like, don't just.
When this happened?
When this happened?
Oh, just wow, guys.
We've been gone for.
Oh, you.
Oh, just wow. You pays no attention to the world. What's going on?
He does it. He does.
So, do y'all have anything to say about that, or y'all just try to figure out? Like,
I'm gonna say this. I feel like that is not even just within the LGBTQ community.
No, it's bad there. It's bad.
True, but it's in every type of relationship dynamic, because like I'm gonna say this, like there are aggressive men that don't like, what is it, the
alpha male?
Yes, there's like alpha, and then I guess there's beta men, and there's competition amongst each other.
But when I was into men, I wasn't. I didn't see that intimidation. It's like that real bad in a gay community. Like it's a lot of dominant women who don't even like being in the presence of another dom because they feel intimidated, or they feel like they about to steal their girl, or they feel like.
But they like that with men. They
like that. Women are more emotional than men.
That is true.
So to be more dominant in that field, in that category,
you have emotions now.
It's
I'm going to the club, they look at me like I'm crazy, like damn, yo, what's up?
It's just annoying.
I'm gonna leave that one alone because I already know what I gotta say is gonna ruffle some feathers.
No. We need to. This is my segment, so we gonna talk about this.
Your positive segment is like in 25 minutes. Go now. Okay, go.
Okay,
you go now.
Pass the offering plate around. Oh, he got the cookout man.
I'm gonna talk. Hold up. I'm telling you, I'm gonna leave that one alone.
No.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a question.
I'm gonna say.
See, look, I knew he was gonna do it. Go.
He made a great point. Okay. Women, in my opinion, first of all, a woman being a dom, it does happen in both heterosexual and the other community. Mm-hmm. But like he said, a lot of the doms be intimidated by just an alpha male coming around.
Yeah.
Because
Mr. Steele,
I have no. Like, it's like, to me, you're already confused. So you're trying to be a man.
Mm-hmm. No, really that is not true.
Wait a second.
No.
That's not true. Yeah, that's not true. That is not true, because I know women who dress as the dominant part, but they're happy and proud to be a woman. Now, you can
We're not
say...
talking about that right now.
No, but...
We're talking about the ones that aggressive for no reason. And if I hit you, you're a woman.
said aggressive for no reason.
When I hit you, now you're a woman. I get locked up, now I put my hands on a female.
Well, I'm gonna say this: it's men out there too.
It's domestic violence.
It's domestic violence.
Yeah, it's men out there too.
I mean, it's natural. If it's the ones that's out here really trying to act like that, then you press up on them, and then.
Well, how about we say this? Let's just take gender out of it, because if you feel intimidated by anybody around you, then you're not even secure with your own self. Mm-hmm. Because whether you're a man or a woman.
Okay. Men being intimidated with another woman taking their woman, they're going to be intimidated, period.
We got calls.
About anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be intimidated about anybody taking their women. And not only that, but I feel like people that are aggressive typically are more insecure. And I'm saying that to say, as an aggressive woman, like, I'm very insecure because I don't trust, because what has my previous experiences, my other friends' experiences has led me to believe that it's a lot of deception and a lot of lies.
I don't care.
Yeah,
people be out here worrying about the wrong stuff.
Oh, they do.
Now, that's always a fact. Let's see what this caller got to say.
I got somebody on the phone line. Hello, Anna.
Hey y'all, it's your subject matter expert on everything LGBT.
Hey, let's go subject matter expert. Give us the tea, hunty.
All right, so I do agree with Queen Bee over here, and I also agree with DJ Duke.
Okay.
It is a problem in the heterosexual community as well. But what it all boils down to is insecurity.
Yeah. Boom. On both.
Straight up. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
If you're secure in your relationship, you have absolutely nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know I've told this to Bam. Like, if your girl, whoever you're dealing with, can't deal with you being in that position that you're in because you're a host, you're around people. People are going to flirt. It happens. If they're the ones that are insecure behind it, then, like, yo, that's some problem that they have to deal with.
Tell them
all the time. Your job is to make
Mm-hmm.
that person, that whole DJ, entertainer, secure enough to know when I'm not around you, I know what I'm missing.
Yeah.
No, subject matter expert.
Exactly. Like,
give an example of what you would, of what you think somebody should say to break that ice or to break that conversation of saying, look, babe, I think we need to have a conversation because, I'm feeling a certain way about your reaction.
I tell them, like, listen, you know what's going on between us, and it's not nothing going on between nobody else. If you can't take the heat, then get up out the kitchen. Straight up.
Oh, Lord. So in the beginning, it should be put forth. Like, one, how did you guys meet? Was it something that she was doing, like her job or his job or whoever's job? Is that something how you met? Like, do you know that they're always in people's faces? Do you know that people are always in their face? If that's the point, if that's what happens, then you should already understand what's going to happen, because what you did, somebody else is going to do. So the only thing that you can do is break it down to your partner or whatever.
Okay.
Well, we appreciate
Appreciate
that phone call, Anna. Thank you for calling.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Already. Hello, I got Tony on the line.
Yeah, I just kind of tuned in and heard some music. It sounded nice, so I just kind of stuck with it.
Hey.
Got into this.
Shout out to Dre.
I just want to, kind of understand. It seemed like lately, I mean, you talking about some doms and stuff like that. It just seemed like an explosion of like women, men, like out there trying to push up on other women, and it's like, what the heck is going on out there nowadays?
Yeah.
It's like a mass confusion cloud just came over, America, or maybe even the world, and it's like, what the heck is going on? Like,
yeah.
Is it like fathers that just didn't do right by their girls? Like,
no, sir.
Like little beautiful princesses.
It's nothing like that. Some people come out the womb liking women.
No.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes.
That's unverified whack science.
No, it's not.
Well, it really is.
All right. Thank you for calling in.
There's no way to prove.
There's no way to disprove it either.
Of course it is.
No, it's not. You can't tell a 3-year-old who walking around with heels or something as a little boy and identifying as a woman, or feeling like they were born in the wrong skin, that they were completely wrong when they had no influential anything.
Yeah, I think everybody got their personal opinion on that.
Now you got to worry about like a woman, like like back in the day, like you see like situations where you say, "Oh, I'm gonna have a shotgun if this dude comes try to push up on my door." Now you got to worry about some dumb or whatever you call it. Man, I cannot guarantee I'll slap the heck out of either one coming up trying to push up.
So if your child was to say they were gay, you would be against it?
Well, thanks for calling in, Tony. We appreciate your call, bro.
Yep.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Hello. I got Miss Virgo.
Yo, you Jenna.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
I'm calling for the question, Bam.
Please.
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, I agree with the last caller. What she was saying. It also depends on like where, like how the couple met or whatever. Like if you met somebody in a club or whatever, you was all in their face flirting and all that stuff. That's to be expected. You just gotta. It's all about trust or whatever. The aggressor probably have trust issues or insecurity issues and all that, but like it's always about a conversation with who's dealing.
Yeah,
that's what. Again, like I said,
a conversation.
How you doing, Miss Virgo? But you have to make the person you're dealing with secure that they can trust you. If you out there acting crazy and being flirtatious, of course the person is going to think.
And that's why I'm single. That's why I'm single.
You know what I mean? So it's just,
I do what I want to do.
If you want,
I don't owe nobody nothing.
And also, before we go now, also you shouldn't do it in front of the person. Like if you mess with, like I said, DJ promoter, original personality, and they're coming to an event, come on, yo. And you're at the event because of them, you should act accordingly.
That is true.
You shouldn't even entertain nothing else. Like a picture on Instagram all the time. You know what I mean? You can't do all that stuff. Thanks for calling.
Thanks for
checking in.
So let's talk to Tony, man. What you got?
Yeah,
what you working on, Tony?
Look, Tony in the studio. Tony on the phone.
It was a nice little topic. Thank you very much.
Man, we're about to cut your mic. She put
the hand up. No, I'm like, oh Lord.
No, everybody. I was say you ain't gonna say them cars.
Yeah, I tell you, y'all just.
All I'm gonna say is,
oh my God,
Bam! I feel like the common denominator is communication in that aspect. That's what. Yeah. I think all the level-headed responses were kind of focused on that.
And two things.
Oh, go ahead, Tony. Drop the jewel.
It is dominant. It's like we said. Like I said, I was saying I got a lot of homegirls that's doms. Is the female thing is more emotional. Second, you have to understand. Like we talked before, you are in a position where a lot of people can't handle your fans and groupies.
Well, get out my kitchen.
So if they can't handle that, you can't.
They just not for you.
You can't put them in your life. You gotta have people that understand. Yo, this is my job. I gotta be with people. I gotta take pictures. People flirt with me all day long. If they can't handle that and be supportive or even know what you do, then you need not to be with them.
Now I'm gonna say this because see, Bam, the issue that I have is that that I want to be in a relationship, but without the title type of like that type of thing. Like that's the issue that I have. So here's the thing: if you want me to stop flirting back with other niggas, I'm gonna need for you to go ahead and put a stamp on it. Okay, I'm gonna need for
that's the thing. I got people who try and put a stamp on it. I don't want no stamps.
Listen,
why can't it be like I feel like why can't it just be happy, live life?
Wait, what's the question? Because I am doing that already with or without a relationship. So what's the question?
If a married man, if I met a model, I'm dating a model. I know that means she's around Idris Elba type of guys,
right,
all day long. So okay, baby, that's your job. When you come home or when you with me, we're gonna have the time of our life. Because when you're around Idris Elba type of guy, I want you to remember me. Because at the end of the day, we human.
Because see, you have your focus right.
The tall chocolate dudes.
You ever say no homo?
No, I ain't got to say it because they already know. He ain't say nobody. He ain't say no light skin dudes like Drake or Trey. He just went straight for the chocolate.
I did say. I ain't gonna lie, I did think I was like, Idris Elba.
I'm gonna tell you why, because if you want to break it down, of course, I'm definitely not gay. But if you look at sex him a while, that's what he's known for.
Mm-hmm. True, right? Yeah, no, he was one of the most attractive men. Yes, he was. Yes. I ain't gonna lie. Look, my kids got to be black, so I don't mind a brown skin brother, a chocolate brother, a mocha brother.
Then you gotta say no homo.
Okay, he's gotta have some kind of
skin. No, you said no. He was the first person I was thinking. I was like, all right, cool.
I'm falling out about it.
That's why I said I just want to get me back.
Something's happening.
And just for y'all, look, just for everybody tuned in, these are all brown skin brothers in the building too.
About her being our LGBTQ, like you being our spokesperson.
Yes.
Why does God have to say no?
I'd rather y'all don't. If y'all secure within your sexuality, y'all don't have to keep saying it.
Dame Dash did that. Started.
No, it's a Harlem thing.
Okay.
It's a strictly Harlem thing.
But they switched it.
Cameron,
Cameron's from Harlem.
Yeah.
You from Harlem?
No. I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah. Everywhere.
So what you working on right now? Tony?
Oh my God.
Oh man. Right now I'm working on. I have my 6th annual Leo Bash weekend, which starts tomorrow.
Okay.
There's a dinner party at Nora's. I think Nora's.
Lil Ray Rice.
Yeah. Baltimore.
Oh, that's my man.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a dinner party tomorrow.
Okay.
Real sexy. Y'all can come out.
Got
a great customized menu going on there. Friday, we're down in a new spot in DC called Brooklyn.
Okay.
I bullshit you not. It's called Brooklyn. You know. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot.
Fine.
It's down there. It's a new spot. You know what I'm saying? You can come down there. And Saturday,
you can pay.
I have your girl, Miss Donna from Black Ink.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
she will be in the building for our pool party.
I
love Donna. You want to know why? She got a gap.
Where's the pool party? Where's the pool party at?
The pool. Oh, you got to buy a ticket. So
okay.
Where's that?
You would.
Well,
you pretty good. Pretty good.
That's what they say.
So that wraps that up. And then next week we in Atlanta for our mansion pool party. And then our finishing one is in New York at the famous Scarlet Gentlemen's Club, hosted by the beautiful tatted up Holly.
He had to look at the camera and say that.
I love it. Holly always comes. She's beautiful.
I would love to, man. Like I said, thanks for the invite. I appreciate it.
You got a whole event going on.
Yeah,
he skipped over that too fast. He didn't invite any one of us in.
Everybody's right.
He didn't invite me, but that was cool.
Or me.
But he did. But you know what? He did do something.
Look, I'm in the group chat. I got the invite.
Quaint, no guest ever did it. On Instagram, I sure did.
He definitely did.
I guess never have done. You chilling. I don't think in the history of Radio 1. What did he bring us today? What's right there? I don't think nobody. Let me put this on camera.
Wait, he brought us something?
Yes. What is that? The dude brought crabs.
What? And they got Old Bay seasoning.
You chilling? MVP.
Even though I'm allergic to crabs.
Oh,
He said it right there. Cut the mic for him one time.
You know what?
5 minutes.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Time out.
That's cool, man.
I'm
I
sorry.
appreciate that, though.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate that.
I treat you to dinner.
Right, I appreciate it again.
No homo.
Now,
I see them in my eyes.
I can even say that.
He said it when you didn't know. Whole time. But that is so much love. Thank you, Tony.
Yeah, appreciate that, bro.
But besides the Leo thing, I got my artist. Well, not my artist. He's my brother, my friend. He's Fab's cousin named Ty Brown.
Shout out to Ty.
Good evening.
We got a single blasting off that Nokia from Jew Hill produced.
And Don Trump.
Yeah, and Don Trump.
Oh, Don, shout out to
beautiful Don Trump.
Yeah.
And that's buzzing right now. Sent that to the dude who can play it later on. And Ty just got signed an A&R deal at Rock Nation the other day.
Congratulations.
That's what's up.
We working on doing that. I got a liquor partnership with Linzane Liquors, and it will premiere tomorrow. It's a premium vodka.
Okay.
Yes. It's a premium vodka, so it will premiere tomorrow at the dinner.
Okay.
At the dinner party, and at DC at Brooklyn, so y'all can come out and y'all can taste that.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's dope.
And we got a label we just put together called Now and Never Music, and our first artist, crazy dope young kid from, I think he's from Parker Grove. He's from here. His name is YNE Smooth.
Okay.
Don't sound like no one from here. Like,
cool, man.
Yeah. He's definitely like.
Tony shedding light on the show. Literally. Queen looked up like. I was like,
Somebody Yo, you said the artist's name, you turn the lights down.
yes.
That's what's up.
So yeah, he don't sound like anybody from here. He's like in his own zone and everything. Young kid. I think he's around about think he's 19. You know what I'm saying? He just finished shooting a video downtown the other day. He wanted to go to Lexington Market.
Okay,
God, where the face.
So the artist you just said, that's
Ty Brown. Yeah, he's from Brooklyn.
Introduce this from me.
Yo, this is Ty Brown. Yo, don't you forget it. Y'all gonna know this is like a classic remake. You know what I'm saying?
Ty Brown, you hear the first WOLB.
Produced by Nokia and Don
Shout
Trump
out
from
to
Baltimore.
Ty, man.
Yeah, it's a DJ Booth Radio Show exclusive.
Could've wrote you a song, but felt it's best if I talk to you.
Okay.
Even though you never listen when I talk to you. Say I should've let you go. Still waiting for you.
You got a verse on that, Joe?
No, I'm saying. No, I'm playing.
I didn't want to say it. Can't be worse than me.
Okay, so you know.
Knowledge rocking.
I'm pretty nice, man.
We never can chill.
Go ahead, Ty. Go ahead, Ty.
But you nothing but the truth told. A heart is a house, but yours was a group home. They say you moved on and I should accept it. But the way you did it makes it hard to respect it.
Okay.
Yeah, and now I'm feeling.
How did you know that word?
All right.
I think
Oh, that's because I interviewed Ty. I got the track, baby. He in the phone, baby.
Ty, I hope you listen to Ty. So we do a thing, as I said,
True.
where I don't make decisions. Tony can't cheat. So nobody can make decisions here. Don't look behind you. The only ones you look at, you chilling. You chilling, what we doing?
That boy is good.
Yeah. Yo, you be right on time. Shout out to you, Ty.
Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
That was dope, yo.
Yes.
That was dope.
Hey,
You know what, Tony? You about to see. He about to do this segment, right?
Oh, my
you want to
God.
see why?
Get the church hat in the
Okay,
offering.
got
You ready? Take your hat off. Take your hat off.
Oh, man.
You'll see why.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it on for you, too.
Yes. Yes.
About to go to
I don't
brunch.
think I need it.
You better.
Yeah, it's your boy DJ Niledge. We getting ready to go into this positive word of the day. Tune in.
Tony, dude.
Thank y'all for tuning in to the DJ Booth Radio Show.
He tried to put this on.
Tony, don't answer any questions from Drake, from Duke.
See how we always interrupt my session, but we don't interrupt his segment.
I know.
When we come into the best beat ever made.
Ever.
Right.
Greatest.
But anyway.
Major key alert.
Today,
in case you ain't know.
So today, man, I really want to I guess I want to talk about haters. You know, I'm usually talking about positivity, but
I had to slide in close.
But
she pulled up
but today I want to talk about haters because you know, I've been getting some words of advice or things from other people saying about hate coming through or passing my way, but it's crazy because I've never been a person who kind of pays attention to that. Like, it just seems like it's not in my world. Like, I'm in my own world. But I do want to say something to the haters because it's like y'all need to spend your time doing something different because that's not going to get you success.
Okay.
Hating on the next person. You know, that never will get you to where you're trying to go. And I think that here in Baltimore, everybody that I talk to that's not from Baltimore, they seem to talk about, that's like in their top 3 topics of Baltimore. There's so many haters, or so much hate, or why do people hate on each other here? Why is there no love? Why is there no support? And I think that there is support and love, but then there is a lot of undertone of hate. Like they always say, we get crabs in the barrel syndrome. You know, like, stop the hate, man. Like, negativity will never be able to succeed with the haters, man. I mean, it's unbelievable how. And I would say to anybody that, like, in my position out there, don't even give it the energy. Don't even let it seep into your world.
Okay.
And you will be just fine. The haters are going to be there regardless. It's why they're called haters. They stand on their own. They stand on their platform while yours keeps on rising. And they can't wonder why theirs is in the same position as when they started.
Well,
I'm glad you dropped that jewel because, like, go. No, she pulled up to the table first. Go.
I just feel like with the haters, I feel like we all have the same 24 hours.
True.
What you decide to do with yours is your business, and what I decide to do with mine is mine. You can't get mad because I decide to utilize my 24 hours differently from you.
Right.
Speak on it.
Good evening.
Right.
The preachers.
So I like how, and it's just so, like, my spirituality has just been so in tune with the world and with what's going on around me. I love the fact that you said 2 things. You said, one, you said that I don't pay attention to that because I'm in my own world. And the second thing you said is, you know, we have that crabs in the barrel mentality. I actually came across a post today. And the post was a science experiment on monkeys, and it was talking about it was a post kind of like indirectly related to, you know, like racists calling, you know, minorities monkeys and stuff. So the actual experiment was there was 8 monkeys, and there was a ladder and bananas hanging from the top of the ladder, basically hanging from the top of the ceiling, and all the monkeys had to do was climb the ladder to get the bananas. Right. When one monkey would climb the ladder, the rest of the monkeys would beat him up. But, you know, they would try to keep him from getting to the bananas. So then they would remove one monkey and put a brand new one in. And that one monkey would do exactly what the group did if one of the monkeys tried to go get the banana. So basically, what happened at the end of the experiment, they replaced every single monkey, and eventually none of the monkeys tried to go up the ladder. And so that learned behavior is what I feel is toxic in our community. And I feel like instead of learning to become a hater, learn to be a lover. And if you can learn to be a lover, then that's when I can say that's when the jealousy and the envy and the wishing will go away, because then you're living in your own world. And that's, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. and the goal is, one thing I always,
we got church today.
Yeah. One thing I always quote, man, is one thing I heard from Russell Simmons. And he said, if there's anything in life that you want to achieve or that you want, help somebody else do it or help somebody else get it, and you'll receive it. And that just speaks so many volumes, especially when it comes to being what we want to say a quote-unquote boss. And how Rick Ross always said, you ain't a boss until we all eat. Yeah. You guarantee we all gonna eat. That means that's
why I like everybody, that Drake song too.
Yeah, you putting everybody before yourself. Like, it's not about, like, you know, it's about everybody else around you, man. I mean, once we get that concept, we all will rise.
That's why I rock with y'all so hard.
With the hate, it's been programmed in us.
Yes, it is. So long. Generational.
Generation after generations, they use they specifically, have taught you to not have self-esteem. And then when someone does have self-esteem in themselves, you don't like it because you don't have
it. Right.
Same thing Bam say, I tell people every day. There's no need to hate on anyone. You got the same 24 hours as Puff. You got the same 24 hours as Jay or Oprah or Bill Gates. You just got to wake up in the morning in the mirror and say, yo, what am I going to do with my 24 hours?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is that...
They want to be sleep.
While you working. I never understood the hate thing among our community. You hate when Chinese people and Jewish people come in the community and they selling something. But if they buy a building and they got a grocery store or a hair store, you done walk past that hair store 20 times. Why didn't you get some friends and y'all put together and open up the store? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Same thing with promoters. They got mad at me last year because I said, yo, y'all crazy. Y'all keep making these foreigners rich out these clubs. Y'all run around the city all day talking about each other's party and everything. It only take 5 of y'all to get a building and make your own club. All of y'all, the club owners are nothing without y'all. If you leave, the crowd leaves with you. I seen it all the time. I done seen club owners try to promote their clubs, fail. Epic fail. They need promoters. But y'all rather run around and get percentages off of tables. Get a percentage off the door. You don't get the bar. And they making tens of thousands of dollars every week. And you running home with $500 or $1,000 and you done did all the work. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much. You got programs in every city to buy a building. It don't take much to change a building into a club. Atlanta did it all the time. They'll change a restaurant into a club real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Take a few tables out, make a dance floor, put a DJ booth somewhere. Boom. You got a lounge.
I like that. You talking about season opportunity.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you can't be hating when you are programmed, and you got to get out of the being programmed over everything. You know what I'm saying? From materialistic things to... And I know everybody gonna say, well, listen, you got this and that. Yeah, I did. But I worked for it. You know what I'm saying? I worked for it. I never hated on nobody, and I always put people on. I'm not stingy with knowledge. And then we as a people, we stingy with knowledge too. It's like, how you get that, this and that? Well,
financial especially. You're right. Financial especially.
They don't want to tell
business.
Man.
That's what it's all. That's what we get into.
I'm not going to give you 10 grand.
Somebody just told me stop giving my time to baby diapers.
How to get this 10 grand. I'm going to give you the fishing rod, but I'm not going to give you the fish. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. We're going to eat together.
Exactly.
Because I think I'm the only one that caught it. I'm done with you.
Nobody on my team is broke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody is comfortable. I went in my garage, this is where I live at, we got a parking lot underneath the building. My neighbor just bought a Phantom and a Ferrari. There's somebody across the hall bought a Bentley truck. I'm the only one there with a 2020 Lex. I feel like the brokest nigga, the brokest dude in the building. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't accomplished nothing.
Right.
You know, and they not walking around. Guarantee all of them are all together. Asians, Mexicans, Spanish, they come together. Our race is the only one where we want to separate each other. And it's crazy from everything.
Yeah, man. Yep. Shout your Instagram out real quick, Tony, before we get out of here.
Instagram, is the Funds Unlimited group. You can catch me on there. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's hot, we drop knowledge every day. Trying to show y'all financial freedom, how to do your own business, how not to depend on anyone. So, you come on there, and I'll talk back. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of followers. I'll talk back to you. Just don't talk crazy.
That's true.
Because I'm gonna clap back at you. You know, I ain't gonna block you, but I'm gonna clap back at you. Just don't talk crazy. I talk back to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you can find me on that. And I love working with everybody. So just have a sensible plan. You know what I'm saying? And have a budget. Please have some type of budget.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you have $50. Have something.
Sir.
You know
yes,
what I mean? And we can work. Let's get together and do some things.
Yes, sir. Queen.
Well, one, I just want to say that everything this man said, he's definitely speaking truth because I met Tony, 3-4 years ago. And matter of fact, the first time me and Bam for real linked up was when we all went out to DC for the self-made artist showcase that we was out there doing.
I don't even smoke. They took me to a building.
There was a lot of influences.
Yeah,
yes.
a lot of influence in there. And I came outside. Bam was like, "Yo, you all right?" I said,
"Yo,
I'm
this man
good."
like he was touching the stars.
Yeah, it's like, "Yo, I'm cool. I'm good." I said, "What you mean?" She's like, "No, are you all right?" All right. I said, "Yeah, I feel good." She said, "You high?" I said, "I am." For real high. She said, "Yeah, you high."
Let me tell you, that third floor was crazy. There was no windows. There was no the only escape was the stairs to go to the second floor. So
I think that's what everybody needs. Everybody need to make weed legal. Because then we won't have no problems in the club. Because everybody's so high, they mellow out. It's cool. The club is cool. Everybody on the same vibe. That's why I think all clubs should just have smoke. Just let everybody smoke free. Then when they get out, they ain't gonna worry about shooting nobody. They just want to go home, get hungry, and have sex. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, that's it.
Yep.
But look, y'all can follow me. Like I just had to drop that because I love this guy for real. But y'all can follow me on IG, Queen Bee DMV. Turn your notifications on.
Yeah, okay. What's going on?
Good evening. You can follow me on Instagram at BamBam_FOREN. Y'all can keep stay updated on what I got coming up next. It's all on my page.
What's up with the glasses today? Anyway,
they Cartier, so I can't peek at you.
I didn't say what kind of glasses.
I just said to tell you why, so I can't peek at you.
Yo, get her.
Yeah, DJ Niledge at DJ NILEDGE. You can also follow my guys over there at WiseGuys_ENT. The website WiseGuysENT.com. Got some things coming up over there, man. They getting ready to launch the podcast space. Anybody looking to do their own podcast, shout out to the Instagram or hit the website, man. WiseGuysENT.com.
All right, Instagram DJ Duke Live. I need my paper for a second, man. Thank you. Instagram DJ Duke Live. Official website DJDukeLive.com. Facebook Danye Duke. I'm coming this week. Today, LA Fitness, music by myself, DJ Duke, hosted by Mahogany Brown. Today, Lowell location. Friday, Birdland Friday, GHS the Mob, Skull Game. We'll be doing a live showcase, stuff like that. Saturday, Vegan Soul Fest. No, I'm not a vegan, but I will be there.
And I'm sure you're going to.
I'm almost.
Then I got a graduation party, and then shake and bake family functions that night. So,
who do you think you are making shirts and
Tuesday,
stuff?
I'll be at the Hazelwood Inn.
Shout out to the Baltimore Orioles. I'm DJ for a couple different franchises, Washington Capitals, Harlem Wizards. The Baltimore Orioles have been good to me. Shout out to Queen Bee. We down there with Meech.
Yeah.
American Idol's on Meech. So shout out to Baltimore Orioles, custom jerseys and stuff like that. So I love working with the Baltimore Orioles. They got to win, though.
Shout out to the Birdland Summer Music Fest.
They need to win.
Yeah.
Something.
Don't wear no more New York stuff in.
Oh, my God.
No New York stuff.
We got 27 rings. We don't need.
But listen,
it's going to take a decade for any other team to get 27 rings. So we're not even worried about
the
it.
Giants. The Giants got it.
This is New York. Yeah, no, I'm a Giants fan too.
But that's the Giants color. That's a New York Giants hat.
I'm the Giants
fan. No. So
Lord.
you said 20. How many rings?
New York.
You talking about the whole
Yankees.
city?
No, the Yankees have 27 rings.
You talking about baseball? Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
It's money.
Because you can say don't say anything. That's why I don't say nothing about the Yankees.
Of the MLB.
When people say that, it's about money. That's what you do. You
Remember how they sing Sister Act? Yeah. Food Joy.
He hit it.
I used to be on the choir and I used to go to church.
Oh, my goodness.
I know what church you used to go to, too. So
What
East
church?
Baltimore, Carter Street, and Dunbar Fields.
How you know that?
Facts.
Yo, because he's a stalker.
Fact.
You a weirdo.
People are listening.
Oh, stop it.
Next week, next Thursday, y'all, we got the Remember Party coming back.
Yeah. Remember house music all night
Charles Street. We got the real estate meetup going on over there from 7 to 9. It's going to be back in effect, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Wait. Did y'all already play that Dope Boy and Boss Man?
Actually, I'm in the video.
Oh, yes?
Want it all?
Yo, that's just
my
great.
nerves. Diddy up in the video.
I didn't even do it in the video. I was in the kitchen singing. I just did a kitchen sing.
Which song was it?
Was he looking you in your eyes?
Okay. Yeah. It's another. I wish I could ask that question.
Yeah, they've been at the studio.
I'm going to leave it like this. That's what he did. I'm going to leave it. We're going to come back next week. The question I posed on Instagram yesterday, is it ever too much music?
Yes.
Why do y'all put out so much music?
And not letting us
Let
get
me
used
work
to
one single. So we're going to talk about that next week because we literally got 42 seconds left.
All right, thank y'all for tuning in.
And we out. Something's happening.
Out.